Hello and welcome. It's Ruth here at Artful Stampin with another Masculine Monday card making session, and I'm all set up to go, I think, apart from I've just lost my screen. Anyway, welcome, and this is a live session, so if you're wanting to skip ahead to the good stuff, that's absolutely fine, and we'll get stamping. So I've done a little bit of preparation with some masking tools. So I had some scrap grid paper that I've just literally torn into quarters, and then I cut out a rectangle from the grid paper, and I don't know if you're meant to do it, but I literally cut out 4 sheets of grid paper in one pass with a big shot, and used the rectangle stitched framelits dies. If you don't have these, don't worry, you can cut out an aperture with your trimmer or your cutter, whatever you've got. I did write down the measurements, but I'm trying to find the right rectangle. No, never mind. I'll tell you the measurements instead. So it's the rectangle that measures 2 1/4 by 3 1/2 inches. Okay, so that's, and then you end up with these bits as well, which I might use in a second because that's a nice mask, nice size mask. Then what I did was I held it up to the light, and I was tempted to try and show you how this works, but I think I'll just explain it to you. Basically, you put your cardstock behind the aperture, hold it up to the light until it's in the right place, and then I just stuck some washi tape over the back of it just to hold it in place, because it is super useful to hold it in place for so it doesn't move around. So hello everybody, I'll say a quick hello to everyone that's come in. Lovely to see you all. Hello, there's Deborah, Jeannie, Jocelyn, W. Bailey, Pam, Betty, Randy, Karen, Vicky and Christine. Hi. No, it's not a man's world, it's a masculine world. So it might be you have friends that who are female, who prefer masculine cards or style cards. So but it's, sometimes it's also useful to have cards that are a little bit more sedentary, or I don't know what the word is, what I'm trying to say. Right, I'm trying to sort out the screen so that I can read your comments. There we go. Why isn't that working? Live chat. Oh, there we go. I think I can. There we go. I can read what you're saying. Yeah, or use a light box. Yeah, you could do that. But I literally just had my light on in my craft room and just held it up. So if you don't have a light box, you do not need to go out and get one just to do this technique. It just helps to make sure it's in the middle. Right, let's get started. So I'm going to be using Lily Pad Lake and Lovely as Day. Brand new to me today. It came with my new trimmer. Anyway, I knew I could do a thing all about the trimmer, but I won't, because there's plenty of videos out there already and I haven't got time to do that tonight, but I will at some point go through what I think of the new trimmer. But I want to focus on this tonight. So I've already got very vanilla cardstock here ready and prepped. I did have a very quick little play with Lovely as the Day, very quick, and also I've still got this on loan from my sister, so I'm going to be using Lily Pad Lake. Right, earlier, as I said, I did have a little play, and this is what I did. So, oh, you've had a play with it as well, have you, Janice? Good. Right. So this is Pear Pizzazz, and I'm kind of going for, and I don't know where my colour wheel has gone. See if I can find it. No, can't find it. Greens and blues, and then a little bit of brown, maybe. All right. So that's what I'm going for. See if I can update this YouTube. I seem to be a bit behind on my I don't know what is going on my daughter's device. I'm really sorry about this. I just want to get this so I can actually see what I'm doing. It just doesn't seem to want to react properly. Right, let's start again. Nope, nope, doesn't want to work. Not working tonight. I'll just have to look up every so often. Right, so this is the lovely kind of like very liney type thing. And I'm just going to stamp and stamp again and stamp again and stamp again and stamp again all the way up the top. Okay. And so that's in Pear Pizzazz. Then I'm just going to stamp off at the side to make sure it's clean enough to go onto the ink. I know oh, what is going on? Okay. This is pool party now, so I'm trying to stay in quite a straight line up, going up here. Go up, 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 and that just blends really beautifully there. Now I can see I've got a little bit of extra across there, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to be going in there with my sponging or inking or whatever. Yeah, well, I've borrowed this one off my sister. To be quite honest, I think my pool party needs a bit of re-inking. So I'm doing a bit of pool party at the top. And I get a bit of the Pear Pizzazz on the bottom. There we go. Filling that in. Then I'm going to get the little boats from here. Get Night of Navy. And just do a really simple boat scene. Like that. Ta-da! Let it dry for a minute. Shall I do a sun? Oh, I might do a sun. So we're doing something like that in the sky. I'll do that in the blue. Like it's a hazy sun. And I wonder if the 3/4 of an inch punch, I wonder if that will fit it. Oh, did you, Betty? Ah, very good. So you've used this one. Right, so I've just punched that out. I'm trying to find the non-sticky side. Oh, for goodness sake. Right, there's 2 there anyway. I thought I was being clever. Right, let's get the pool party back out. Let's see if that's shown up. Oh, yeah, there we go. Gorgeous. Right, so here I've got some Stampin' Blends. And you don't have to use the Stampin' Blends for this. You can use the marker pens, you could use pencils, doesn't really matter at all. But I just had these to hand, so I thought it would be nice to use. I'm just carefully colouring in the boats and the sails. Now, I can't decide whether or not these are both sails or whether or not that's just the mast and the rigging hanging down. So I'll colour in one side and then see how I think it looks. Yeah, I think that's okay. Right, should we have a look and see what it looks like? I'll take my washi tape. Oh, I know what, I'll take the washi tape off that bit. And I can reuse that, can't I? Right. Ooh! Oh, I like that. The only thing I don't like is that those lines going up the side there. But actually I can think of a way of getting rid of it. Okay, I'm gonna show you how you get rid of that. So I'll bring another one in, but I'll stamp something different on it. Right, I need to get this to work because I can't see any of your comments. It kind of switched itself off. Alright, let's get rid of the app. Close all. Open YouTube. There we go. Restart it. Go to my channel. Live. Right. Play. Is that going to work? Might do, might not. Right, let's try that again. I might try it with something slightly darker, maybe? And then it will show up so you can see what I mean. I'll do the pool party first. So the way to not have the lines is to stamp, get some more ink, stamp off, stamp, stamp off, stamp off, stamp, stamp off, stamp off, stamp off, stamp. Okay, so that way you don't get the lines going up the side. Then let's go, this is Mossy Meadow, so this is very dark, but nice. So stamp, stamp off, stamp, stamp off, stamp off, stamp. And you know what, I'm going to stop there. I'm going to stop it there because then it makes it look more like a horizon. Actually, I can just stamp that there. There we go. Right. Then maybe a little bit of very, very light dab of that just to darken this area up a bit. Hi Louisa. Hi Vanessa. Sorry, my name changed. We'll have to fix it. It's Vanessa. A1 Crafting. Hello. I took your idea of the winter wood set and made a card similar to this. A card similar this morning. Ah! Oh, the one with the going all the way round. That one. Ah, good. Please do share it. Right. Where's the boats? So I quite like having a bit more of a defined skyline or sea line. There we go. Now this time I think I might colour in both those triangles so that it looks more like sails. Oh no, actually I don't need to. What am I talking about? What about if I just painted, coloured in with the dark so it makes it look more like a silhouette? Maybe a bit at the top there. Let's just see if I can cover that up. There we go. Make that sail a little bit bigger. Okay, let's colour this all in. You do have to be careful near the edges because the blends like to seep just a little bit, especially when they're new. You just have to be careful around edges. There we go. Right. I don't want to spend too much time on this one because I want to try something different. What blue is what the cut? This is dark sea. No. Dark Night of Navy. Dark Night of Navy. Please share your pictures on Artful Stampin Space, my Facebook group. Thank you. Just bring in a little bit of darker there. Okay, I'll just bring a little bit up there as well. Right, let's see what this looks like. Ooh, nice. Take that off. Oops. Just wanted to stick. Now I can see that I've got a little bit of extra space at the top there. So either I'm going to trim that or I could put the sentiment at the top. So there we go. So you can kind of see the difference. You've got that one with the mossy meadow and that one with the pear pizzazz. And yeah, see I've managed to get rid of those lines at the side. That's quite cool. Right, let's try something different. All right, what about doing a bit of sponging? So I've got Sapphire Sand. I'm trying to think if I should do some masking off. I have got some masks here. Ooh, right, okay, I might use the masks in a minute. I just want to get some colour laid down first. Hi Susan, nice to see you. Okay, so that's a bit of brown down. What about some, Seaside Spray. This is a lovely colour. Hi Tracy, I'm doing fine, thank you. Hi Linda, nice to see you. Okay, this is Seaside Spray, which is kind of a more bluier blue, if that makes sense. It's not as aqua as the Pool Party, but it's a similar kind of depth of colour. Right, there we go. Right, let's get some of these spots in. So these spots are in the Autumn Winter catalogue. Decorative masks. Okay, thank you, Bailey. Morning from Australia. Hi, Pam. Actually, I've seen this technique done on a video on YouTube where you mask off an area and then you do mask using stencils within it, just to create that kind of just loads of layers, and yeah, it looked really cool. So yeah, this is really fun. Right, now what about bringing some of these leaves? So I'm trying to keep it masculine. So leaves are okay, I think, in my book. So let's get some leaves in here. Right, let's see if I can... Hi, Pat. What about doing something... It's a bit symmetrical for me. But... There we go. Then... Just have a little play with this one earlier. I think with the pear pizzazz that might look quite nice. I love how this stamp just almost looks like it's been painted on. It's so delicate. Stampin' Up have done such an awesome job of how they've designed this stamp. Now there is, no, it's not that one. There is another one that's designed to go on the inside. Where have I put it? Oh, there it is. Put it on the wrong bit. So this one is actually designed to sit inside that, which I don't always use them like that, but I'll see what it looks like. Yes, new stamp set, Esther, arrived today with my new trimmer. Oh, not exactly, didn't get it quite in, but it's kind of watercolour style, so it doesn't matter if it's not exact. There we go. Right, I think we need a little bit of texture in here now. I'm just going to get another block. I'm fed up of keep changing it. And I'm wondering whether to bring in some soft suede. The bokeh dots in the butterfly set. I don't have that set, Sheila. No, I don't. Right, I'm going to just stamp that off because I'm just a bit worried that might be too dark. But go. My downline actually has that stamp set, so, and she's coming to visit me on Thursday, so I might drop some hints with her to lend it me. Right, I'm just going to do a bit of a crisscrossy thing there. See what that looks like. I quite like this. It's just fun to play with the interaction of different lines against each other. I've lost a little bit of the dots now, so I think I might just come in and do a few more, but this time with the soft suede. Make the dots a bit more obvious. If you can't hear me very well, I am trying to speak clearly, but if you can't hear me, then it is worth checking your settings on your device that you're watching me. Because I did that the other day. I turned myself right up and I thought, oh yes, you know, I am loud. Because someone said to me I wasn't speaking up, but I think sometimes it's settings. Ooh, I like that. Oh, and also, I don't know if you can see that, but because I've used the stitch framelets, the ink is just poking, it goes through it ever so slightly, those little holes, and there is a tiny little mark across there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I promise you it's there. When I take the photo, you'll probably be able to see it better. Oops, there we go. I love it. I love it too. I'm quite surprised how it's turned out. That's just really nice. Surprised at myself. Right, okay, I've got another one prepped here. Now this one, I've got it going across that way. So let's have a think. Do we want another boat, or should we have another go with the foliage? Okay, let's just get a bit of colour on there to start off with. Foliages, not as masculine as the others, but any woman would love it. Indeed. But I think it's, I will ask my husband, he's in the other room. I'll say, darling, what do you think? Do you think that's masculine enough for a male? Do you think the floor, do you think it's because the leaves are a bit too floaty and flimsy and whimsy? Do you think men need a solid leaf? I don't know. I don't want to be presumptive about what men, because I know some men who love florals. You know, I mean, my father quite likes a nice floral, but he likes his colours to be bright, as I've discovered over the years of giving him cards. So, hi Sally. Add a guy in waders fishing. There we go, Cindy. Yes, yes, that would be the answer. But you see, I don't have any fishermen friends in my, well, not in my direct family. I think I have friends that might fish, but we just don't come from that kind of a family, I'm afraid. My father is a bit of a gardener. He likes growing vegetables. I'm saying it like that because it's always funny when I switch on YouTube subtitles to see what it says, because it's very clever. It takes the sounds, obviously, of my voice, and then it adds extras. Or not adds extras, sorry, it creates the subtitles. But sometimes YouTube doesn't understand what I say. Sometimes. I'm usually quite good. I'm careful on my diction. But it is very witty to kind of figure out what YouTube thought I said. Ah, good, Geraldine. Brian said, no, it's not masculine. Okay, Brian, I'm so sorry. Right, I'll get some more masculine leaves. Do you think that leaf is just, do you think that leaf will be masculine enough, that one? If I do it in dark green? Or is that too whimsical? Is that too, what do you think, guys? Is that too whimsical? It looks nice and pointy. Men like sharp things, don't they? Earlier on in the evening, I was just sort of getting ready for this, and I could hear my kids were watching something on YouTube, and it was this guy, all I could hear was this guy in absolute agony going, ow, oh, it really hurts, ow, ow, ow. I was just like, after a few minutes, I thought, I've got to go and see what they're watching. Well, this guy had put his arm in a box with a centipede in it, and it had, like, bitten him, right? And he was like, it's the most painful thing I've ever experienced. And I was like, why are you watching that? And they were like, oh, he does it all the time. He gets bitten by stuff, you know, YouTube followers. So I was trying to think of funny things that I could do, you know, dangerous things I could do in the craft room to get more hits. I was like, I could drop an acrylic block on my foot, see how that feels. I could stab myself with a, you know, a picky tool, you know, get more hits, wouldn't it? No, I won't, don't worry. I thought of doing a skit on it though. Right, so I've done that. What about some circles? Or is that not masculine enough? What about some lines? Hi Susan, you said, I think the mask's going to be on your shopping list. Yes. Just bought the brushes, but do you need to clean them when you change your colours? These, yeah, I think if you're going from, I mean, I just do that and kind of hope for the best. But I would suggest that occasionally you do give them a bit of a clean. And literally it's just warm warm water. Oh, oops, didn't mean to do that, never mind. I forgot to mask that bit off. Warm soapy water. That's the way Christina Werner did it on her YouTube channel. So check out what she did. This looks like bamboo. No, the brushes aren't Stampin' Up, I'm afraid. They're makeup brushes off Amazon. If you're in the UK, I have got a link if you want to purchase them. Cut your finger. Yes, I could cut my finger on the new trimmer blades. Yes, that would be dangerous, wouldn't it? Yes. Oh, you never washed yours, Geraldine? Only when you used it in the crafting. Ah. My blades have skipped the track a few times, so be careful. Ooh. Okay. Right, this is, I don't know, I'm going a bit kind of abstract with this one now. I've been chatting a bit too much, haven't I? Maybe a little bit more green, just in the corners, just to be a bit more defined. Down the edge a bit. Right, let's get rid of that and see what it looks like. Where is the link? I will do one at the bottom of this video when I've finished. The last, I think, live I did, there's a link on there. But don't go there yet. Stay with me. Yeah, I'll put the link on later. Sorry, I feel like I wasn't really concentrating for this one and I was chatting too much. All right. Yeah, I don't know if I like this one as much as the other one. It's just different, isn't it? Let me just cover that up because that's annoying me now. Yeah, no, I'm not sure. Right, let's do something different. This time, what about using the bit that's cut from the middle? All right, and I'm just going to fold that over like that. Let's get another bit and see if I can do it. All right. Oh, thank you, Sharon Lusker. Very kind of you. All right, let's pop that there like that. Not quite in the middle. Oh dear. I think I'm being a bit too picky. Right, let's go again. Let's get a bit of soft suede this time. Let's get some of that in the corner. Now you do have to hold on to this because it's not a post-it note, so it will want to come up at the corners. Get a bit of green. Bit of green there. Oh, I'm forgetting to start off. Right, okay. Top tip, when you ink it, do not put it directly to your paper. Dab it off onto some scrap paper, then work, because you just end up with a blob like that. Okay, so dab, then go round and round and round. Okay, stop there. Now I quite like the idea of these sticking out. I'm going to get Pear Pizzazz this time because Mossy Meadow is quite harsh. Well, not harsh, dark. Okay, let's do that. See what happens. Oh, shouldn't have done that. Okay. Can you mask off and use only half the stripe stamp and stamp a checkered design? Yes, probably. Yep. Right. Oh, now I haven't used this one yet. with you. So this one is designed to go, where's my stamp set gone? Right, so that one is designed to sit in front inside that. And then we've got all these little florally bits as well, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use it just separately and see what it looks like. Oh. I'm just trying to figure out where that one goes. Okay. So I'm going to do that in the mossy meadow. I think because of the design of this, it feels like I'm just doing kind of mark making. It's a term in art where you're just kind of creating marks and just seeing what happens and playing with the juxtaposition of them against other colours. But I quite like how that's turned out. And what about, oh yes, I've got the stripey. So yeah, what did you say about masking off and using only half the stripe and stamp the checker design? Yeah, okay, but what I could do, what's this one? This is crumb cake, so this is very, I could do that, and then do that. Just ink up part of the, so I'm just inking up a bit of the stamp there, so I'm not wasting ink. There we go. Do that in the corner. Different sections basically. Now, so at this point here, I really just want it to be there. And kind of there. So yes, you can mask it off. So, boop. Oh, no, do another bit. There. Take that away. Okay. Yeah, which stamp set are you talking about? Lovely's the Day, this one. I was on the phone to my sister Esther, Stampin' Style Creations. If you don't follow her already, please follow her, Esther. Send up some emojis. Also, if you don't follow Janice Thompson, please follow Janice. She's trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so that she can do lives like me. So she's an excellent card maker, and oh, actually box maker. She was making boxes with a recent video. What was I saying? Yeah, so we were discussing what stamp set to get next for me. Oh no, I don't want dark green. What am I doing? I want light green. Actually, a bit of blue. Although I don't know what I've used on here already. I might just give that a bit of a swipe. There we go. Yeah, so we were going kind of through the catalogue and looking at the different stamp sets and looking what I have and don't have and what is kind of me, what I like. I mean, sometimes I like to try something that's not me, what I, but I don't know, I just fancied getting something that I knew I'd enjoy using. So. It is really fun to play with these different textures and see, how it looks against the leaves, how it looks against that sort of Hessian-y look that we've created there. I could just do a little bit more in there, that corner. Maybe a little bit there. That's it. Right, I'm done. It's just Jacqueline Thompson. Janice Thompson, not Jacqueline. Janice Thompson. Janice, can you put some emojis up? There we go. Ooh, I like that. What do you think, everybody? That. Oh, I quite like it. Right, let's try another one. Right, what's the time? How long have I been on for? Is it time for my bed? Oh, I'm going to try jaunty angle. This is what I call a jaunty angle, when you kind of go off. And I am going to bring back my filigree stamp. I know it's not that masculine, but I'm going to do it in brown. Put it in brown, it'll be okay, won't it? Let's see what's on here. Let's get some blue in there. You wouldn't have thought of doing what I've just done with that, the masker frame type thing. Oh, hi Diane. Good morning, Australia. Howdy doody. Oh, let's get some of the Night of Navy. I haven't done anything darker yet, have I? Let's do that. Just a little touch of it, just to bring in. Build that up a bit. So always start off the page, come on. Off the page and come on. Build it up. Take your time. Oh, that was a bit hasty there. Okay, what about in the direction that the mast area is, and just do little bits. Okay. I could have some boats sailing along there, couldn't I? I'm just going to do it, you know, just see what happens. And have some little boats sailing off there as well. You know, you don't know until you try, hey? I feel I should say that in an Italian accent. You don't know until you try. Right, let's get some of these lines here. I think that would look quite fun with some funky lines there. There. That's all right, isn't it? Oh, I'm so sorry. New Zealand. Yes, I do understand. Yes, yes. I was watching an interview of oh gosh, I can't say his name right. Taika Waititi. Is it Taika Waititi? Yeah, I think that's his name. The director of Thor Ragnarok, and what's his face? Thor, the guy who plays Thor. Talking about the differences between talking about New Zealanders and Australians, and how they really felt that doing Thor Ragnarok together kind of brought the two nations together. Yeah, that's good. Right, I think, what about a little bit of foliage just around the edges, so it's not too masculine. Not too masculine. I mean, not too feminine. What am I talking about? I'm running out of words. Okay, just a little bit of, you know, something there. And little something there. Yes, right. Add a tiny wee touch there. There we go. Okay, do you think that you could live with that? Not too masculine. Kia ora! Honestly, you learn so much doing these lives. How to greet people in other languages. Right, so this time I'm just going to try and fill the leaves. You guys have a better view than I do of this. Oh, that'll do. Leaves and branches. Thanks, Geraldine. Yes. Just do a little bit there. Right. I feel like I need a little bit of brown, a bit more brown here. Just a little bit more. Just around the edge a bit. So that when I take the mask off, it's got a defined edge. Right, are you ready? The exciting bit. I'm going to put my ink pads away first. Delay the suspense. Right. Let's see if I can get this off without ripping it. There we go. There we go. Oh! Managed to get a bit of ink on there, but never mind. There we go. Now I'd probably cut out like a darker rectangle to put inside there and then put a sentiment to go in there. But I think that's perfectly acceptable. The man's card. Yeah. Let's see what it looks like on a... There we go. Something blue. Get some of the others back in. Right, where are we? Is that one? That one? That one? And that one. Don't think we'll talk about this one. That one went a bit, don't know. Don't know what it needs. It needs something. What about some blue circles? I'm in the deep south, but visit the UK most summers to visit your son and grandson. Oh, cool, Diane. What part of the UK do you go to? You don't have to tell me specific, just roughly. Oh, a tip with this stamp, when you put it on the block, really push down in the middle. I know I have said it on another video, but I'll say it again. I'm just going to do some circles. Make it even more abstract. Scotland. Ah! Oh, so Janice has to go to Australia and Diane needs to go to Scotland. Ah, there we go. Janice, you could have Diane come and visit you. Yes, Janice is in Scotland. How fun. Yes, I see animal print and I'm not an animal print person. Sorry everybody out there who is, but generally, I'm not. But in this context, I'm like, okay, I can live with that because it's got lots of other textures going on. Yeah, but there we go. I know someone that cut the middle out of that stamp so they didn't get the ink mark. You know what? That's a great idea. Right, I'm just going to scroll back on some of your comments because I feel like I'm missing, not read some. Australia. Amazing the variations you can get with just a couple of stamp sets. Yeah, absolutely. So basically we use Lovely is the Day, Lily Pad Lake. We, however, use some of the masks, but we only use the 2. You get 4 in the pack. There's the trees and the Baroque, what I call the Baroque or the damask. And there's the trees. If you like these masks, please do check out my video from Saturday. I did this scrapbook layout. I haven't done scrapbooking for ages. So that's got the masks. You see I've got the masks on there. And look, I use texture paste through the trees and put gold embossing powder. Look how amazing that looks. Yeah, that's my layout that I did. So do check that out. If you haven't checked out, these are quite masculine cards too. Check out my previous video, this snowfront one with the embossing on. Just there's some fun techniques that you might not want to make this, but there are some fun techniques that you might want to use. So do check those out there from the other day. Just see if anyone's asked questions. If you've got any questions, please type them now before I go. Janice, have you posted a link to your channel? When I grow up, I want to do what Ruth does. Janice, you are grown up and you do what I do. You're fine. Just keep playing. It's just nice to see different, people end up doing different things with different stamps, Play, 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 as they say. Well, as I say it all the time. Play, play, play. Right, any questions? I love that texture paste and embossing. It looks like tree bark. It does, yeah. I was really pleased how it turned out. I need a link to my sister's channel. Okay, I will put that. If you have a look back on my... So when you look at my channel page... I don't know what, I'll do it on here. Look at the community page. So here, look, if you're looking at Artful Stamping, have a look at the community bit there. Oh, community. Right, I can't do it on here because I've blocked it on my sister. Oh, this is my daughter's tablet. But when you look at the community page, I sometimes share videos like that are Esther's or Janice's or just people that I like. So please have a look. Am I back on here on Wednesday? Yes, I'm planning to be here on Wednesday, 10 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time. So that's whatever time it is with you an hour ago. All right. So I've been on here for about an hour now. So, are you Hessian stamp? What? This one? This is not a Hessian stamp. No, this is made from stamping this one from Lily Pad Lake. It's this one. So I stamped it in one direction and then stamped it in the other direction to get that effect. But you could use a Hessian stamp if you've got one. Yeah, quite easily. So 2 p.m. for you, Bailey. Ah, there we go. There we go. You're welcome, Sharon. Right, and I love that texture bit. Oh, yeah, I've read that already. Right, I think that is it. Thank you so much for coming and watching me. 8 a.m. for Betty at that time. Goodness me, are you that far behind? Betty, you must live right West Coast. Wowzers. Or 8 a.m. in the morning. Ah, Australia, 8 a.m. 4 a.m. I hope nobody's up at 4 a.m. watching me. Oh my goodness. I hope not. Please don't. Yeah, and then last Friday morning I came on British time early, but it was an evening for the Australians. So that was kind of fun. So I might try and do that on a Friday. Do that. yeah, maybe I should just sort of settle on Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. And I am trying, so if you guys want to help me with this, I'd really appreciate it. I'm trying to come up with some topics for some YouTube's, like a series of YouTube videos. So far, I've got I have got some ideas written down. So if you've got any that you'd like to share with me, that would be really super cool. And yeah, that'd be great. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. Thank you for joining me. Oh, let's sort out number 1. That's number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. There we go. So you can comment and tell me which ones you liked, or you might like aspects of them. You might not like them all, but aspects of them. Okay. Take care, guys. See you soon. Bye.